We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show. Next. Irvin, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty D, one of the things, if you like strikeouts, this is the guy you want to watch pitch. Swing and miss stuff. Good fastball, a good assortment of breaking pitches. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game of baseball right now.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Wind up and the 0-1. And a look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
On the ground to third. Gonzalez is there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Set and the pitch. Freddie Freeman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So here's Johan Camargo.
The third baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Camargo.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Bob Torres gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies. The second baseman. Cesar Hernandez.
The pitch. Popped up. Freeman near the first base bag. 1 down.
Batting check. Non-shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D'Lo, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch on its way. Mark Withenshaw is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Camargo is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth. The right fielder. Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set. Here it comes. Good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Throw over to the bag.
No, he's in there.
A bit dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over.
No, he's safe.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw.
Hey.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-1 is a ball high and inside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Acuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dansby Swanson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a curveball in for a strike. Drops 1 down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping into the box, number 4, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Two out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the stretch, Bob Torres is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, man. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Popped up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen.
Leading up for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball, watch out.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard. The 3-1. McCutchen will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul. Swung on and belted. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, career number 247, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
There's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The third baseman.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1, no strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Call that in.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Gonzalez on at first. Nobody out. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Omar Narvaez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he pops it up. Acuna coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab. And that runner will go no further than second. There are 2 aboard now.
That's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Velo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So here now is the pitcher, Cole Irvin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to second for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Bases loaded. The last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Fouled off. The 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Rex. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. After it is McCutchen, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. It's in there for strike number 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ozzie Albies retired to kick off the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing in this, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Acuna digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Freeman over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Withenshaw.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Withenshaw. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now it will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Line hard down the line and right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Harper is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
Johan Camargo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Way outside. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And it could go either way now, I suppose. Harper on the run. Now another 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. So a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swanson, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to Vandalot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, number 4, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
That last at-bat went deep. He turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt them. No outs. I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Three runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
side.
Oh, that's out.
3-0 now. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
A runner at first with no outs here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Pops this one up. Coming on is Ozuna, but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The pitcher, Paul Irvin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Over to Albies. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
And after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 2.
Leading off for the Braves, the pitcher, Bob Torres.
First pitch on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1 home.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home.
Count 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Withenshaw is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. There's another 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Second home run early in the year as we are all tied at 5.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. She'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Withenshaw is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, and we are all tied 5-5. Stepping into the box, Mark Withenshaw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Manny. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-0 pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Ozuna, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So a man at third here with two gone. And in the bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
1-0. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Ready with the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. Our score holds at 5 apiece. New inning set to get underway. That'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Zach Eflin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 56. Zach Eflin.
Dansby Swanson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 4.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Line drive to center field. Withenshaw is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Ian Anderson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 19, Ian Anderson.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1-1. It's laid off for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit softly down the line at first. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 56,
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 5, Nick Williams.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. This ball game still tied 5-all. Vince Velasquez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
number 21,
Back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's collected 11 hits and 59 ABs. He's taken him deep once. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Velasquez, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is pulled into right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are all tied 5-5. A.J. Minter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bouncer to the left side. Knee high. He barehands it. He's out.
The center fielder, number 24, Mark Withenshaw.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Withenshaw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Goes out, Phil.
A ball and a strike now. One out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off, 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late. He's in there easily at second.
That's pretty second base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Two and two the count. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit in two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-0, here it is. change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. 2-1, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Ozuna, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson sent packing for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, number 4. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th, number 43, Mark Melanson. Now pitching and batting 9, number 25.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch. There's a base hit on the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Omar Narvaez waits on deck. And the count will be full. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Philadelphia. The pitcher.
Scott Kingery will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4. Kingery.
And that misses for ball 1. And the bunt attempt is missed here. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the two-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired. Just when you thought you'd seen everything. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Zach Collins will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Standing in, number 25 is ready for his first AB here in this one. Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. One and one.
That ball went out.
Now here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2 and 1. He's fallen behind now. 3 and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3 and 1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Short, hit hard. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The ball. The center fielder. Ender Inciarte.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's off 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So he waited till the 9th inning. He comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Ozzie Albies is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Withenshaw is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Liner towards second. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now in the box, Johan Camargo. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Popped up. Gonzalez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 18, Will Smith.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A 1-1 home.
Nope, that's better.
Hey. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Eddie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez.
Nope.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. And the throw is a high one, but is able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in, Jun Segura. He was retired with the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up and that baby's gone. A solo shot here to left and we are tied again.
Demoralizing. You have the lead and you give up a home run in the bottom of the ninth to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
Into the box, Mark Withenshaw. A ball and no strikes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The set and the 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Bryce Harper would be next. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Victor Verano takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here now the 2-2. Dansby Swanson waits on deck. gets up for the 3-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Arano. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball. What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first down.
Number 18, Will Smith.
Drew Waters will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Drew Waters.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Deaver. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Dero?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
2 balls and a strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Number 25 is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dio. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now an 8-6 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Hector Neris is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. In now, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. And they can't run it down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's off.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll come to the plate with it. And not in time as the run scores. Ronald Acuna will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Me and my friends, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference.
Set and the pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Braves on top, 9-6. Number 86 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Braves. Now playing left field.
Michael Phillies picks the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, will sit packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
first pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutcheon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 2-2 offering, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. He brings it in, and the Braves are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
9-6, the final tally in this one. Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Phillies earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.